Like if you found the video valuable. The rain had not stopped for 3 nights. It beat against the crooked shingles of old Seraphine's shop, a cramped place tucked between a pawnbroker and an abandoned apothecary. Most people walked past it without noticing, as if the place willed itself invisible. But Elias noticed. He was drawn to the flicker of a dim light inside, a golden shimmer that pulsed like a heartbeat. He stepped inside, the bell above the door letting out a hollow chime. The shop smelled of dust, candle wax, and something metallic, like rusting iron. Rows of shelves bent under the weight of jars, trinkets, and relics that looked too strange to belong to any one time or world. Behind the counter, Seraphine sat in silence, her eyes hidden under the shadow of her hood. She didn't greet him, she simply gestured toward the object that had lured him in. A lantern. It wasn't made of brass or glass but of some translucent stone, alive with shifting colors. Inside, flames swirled, but they didn't burn. They formed shapes. Forests, mountains, oceans, cities floating in skies that did not belong to Earth. Elias felt his chest tighten. What is it? Seraphine's voice was like dry parchment. A lantern of shifting worlds. It does not give light, it gives passage. Elias frowned. Passage? Where? She leaned closer, and for the first time, he saw her eyes. They weren't human, swirls of starlight and shadow. Everywhere but here. He laughed nervously. You're saying this thing leads to other worlds? Seraphine's lips curved in a smile that held no warmth. Not leads, pulls. It chooses who is ready. Elias should have left. Every rational thought screamed at him to turn around, to step back into the storm and forget this place. But his hands trembled as he reached for the lantern. The moment his skin touched the stone, the shop fell away. The rain, the shelves, even Seraphine, all gone. He stood on a cliff that overlooked a crimson sea. 2 moons glared down at him, their reflections shattering across the waves. The wind was hot, carrying the scent of sulfur and ash. And yet, far in the distance, he saw towers of crystal rising toward the stars. The lantern burned in his grip, its colors shifting violently. And then, without warning, he fell. When he hit the ground, the sea was gone. Instead, he was in a forest where trees pulsed with veins of light, and each leaf hummed a note, weaving a symphony of alien music. Worlds within worlds, whispered Seraphine's voice, though she was nowhere in sight. The lantern does not take you where you want to go, it takes you where you need to go. Elias staggered forward, disoriented. His heart raced. How many worlds were there? How many doors could this lantern open? He looked down. The flames inside the stone danced faster, showing him glimpses, a desert of shifting glass, a city built upside down on the ceiling of a cave, a vast ocean in which colossal machines slumbered. It was too much. His mind reeled. He tried to let go of the lantern, but it clung to his palm as though fused to him. And then, another shift. He stood once more in the shop. The rain still hammered the roof. Seraphine waited behind the counter, her hood drawn low. The lantern sat on the counter between them, dim, lifeless. Elias gasped for breath, his knees shaking. What just happened? You glimpsed the truth, Seraphine said softly. Every world exists at once, separated only by the thinnest veil. The lantern opens the veil, for a price. His mouth was dry. And what price is that? Her smile returned, wider now. The lantern keeps what it touches. You may leave here, but a piece of you never will. Elias looked down at his hands. They were trembling, not from fear, but from absence. His reflection in the lantern's glass showed it clearly. His shadow was gone.